everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Land. That is the map that won the poll in today's community post. How is everybody doing today? Hank Tank Plays, welcome. Emergency Farm and a guy, welcome. For that little name change. Be sure to vote in the poll. How are olives best? Rabbit Rob and FARMER-KLEIN, welcome. So we're going to get to harvest some beans, sunflowers, or sugar beets today. Got a little field work I want to get done. Maybe do a little work up here at our licensed restaurant. Decorate it up a little bit. United Publisher, welcome. Byron, I have no idea what that is. Run up here to the shop. We need a front weight. We need a front weight. Well, let's just ignore that clipping. I did not remove boulders. I left them in place. It's either an all or nothing. In fact, you see both signs are still up. So we didn't touch either signpost. I worked around them. So there's a boulder off in the distance there. I don't think you can see it too well. There's a boulder in this field that I planted some trees on and just kind of decorated it around it. And then there were two boulders in this field, which I just kind of did the same thing. Slapped some trees around them, some shrubbery, painted some grass around them, and yeah, they're just there. They're immovable objects. They're in our new Antonio Cario TGF 10900R. We'll start a little subsoiling down here from our grape harvest. Robert, what's up? Good afternoon to you too. Ha! United Publisher knows when we start, so this computer starts just making noise. We are using REA 22 wheels. I think that was a question in last night's stream around the tractor pack. Overall, it works just fine. Maybe get a little more higher slippage than normal, but well, that's what REA 22 wheels is supposed to do, right? I had to swap out the vent that was planting our barley. It kept losing traction and getting stuck at the top of the field hill. So I swapped it out with the Steiger, which has double wides, or double front and rears, and it doesn't have any issues at all. To what we're doing here. Well, that is the pre-show. It'll go away soon enough. We're all getting together, having a good old time. Quite ready for the full deal. Well, what is up? You could say it's the price for being 10 minutes early. That's all. That's all it is. But yeah, I want to show you my license plate. I'm really happy about it. United Bill, welcome. Everybody, if you want to enter to win, chance to win the Antonio Cario DLC, we're doing one more giveaway on Monday night. Streamlabs has your Huckleberry there. Click that link. Enter to win. Name will be drawn at the end of the stream on Monday night. And I'll catch you all on the flip side. Everybody, and welcome back to No Man's Land in our farm build series. I am in my grape juice mobile. That's right, my grape juice mobile. We are doing a little subsoiling down here at the grapevines. Got the PGF 10900R. I like it because it's got sleek lines, a curvy cab. We're going to finish out subsoiling the old section of grapes. Then we've got other work to do. How is everybody doing today? We've got a pallet of red wine ready to be shipped. Got to decorate up the licensed restaurant, which is our red wine sell point. Need to finish planting our wheat, weeding and rolling those wheat fields. We'll move into October and see about harvesting some more crops. United Bill, United Publisher, or Untitled Publisher. Will, Rabbit Rob, Wayland. Genetic J in the house. Scooter's Workbench is here. Genetic J. So I saw the 40 series Scooter's Workbench over at King Mods. I don't know if that is a right link or not. Might want to go over there and check it. And if it's not the right link, basically report it. Saw your name in the credits, so that's one thing at least. Is working on stacking his bales. Sim Viper, what is up, Batten? How are you doing, sir? I don't make mods, United Publisher. Got me confused with someone else. Oh, you did? Well, I hope you enjoy it when it comes out on Monday. Hello from the Ukraine. Hello from Turkey. Sorry. Welcome, Sinigs. Altona Gaming. Guess what? Whoops. I didn't update it. Your video is coming up, or is out. I did a new and noteworthy just a little bit ago. Got your name on it. That is a bakery. We already have 2 bakeries on the map. Well, it seems like you think it's easy, Untitled Publisher. Feel free to make one. Feel free. park our grape juice mobile here. We got 2 pallets now of wine. 2 pallets of wine. Woohoo, look at that. Pallets of red wine. I don't know why you just stop seeding. Weirdest of things. It's like you just stop seeding all of a sudden. Now we are using the REA mods. We are using all 3. REA wheels, implements, and center of gravity. Thankfully, you all missed me rolling this tractor a little bit ago. Yeah, you're gonna need to report that then, Scooter's Workbench. Get it moved over. I saw it over there and I was like, I don't know where it's supposed to be. I'm just gonna skip over it. Today I had that a lot. Today I had I don't really feel like trying to track something down. There are a ton of really good mods that I need to do videos on the Giants Mod Hub. I don't need to spend time trying to track things down out on the interwebs. Elite Typhoon, welcome. Probably should have did this before I did the hired help, but anyway. Yeah, we were using the REA wheels. In fact, I was using a big Fendt 1050 Vario, I think, to plant this field, but every time it got up here to the top of the hill, it would spin out. It would lose all traction and dig down in the ground and get stuck. So I switched over to the Steiger, which has got twins all around, and the Steiger doesn't have any problems because it's got extra grip. Oh, you're crooked. Jerry's Keeper! Darren, how you doing today? I need to fix this, but at any rate, this video is brought to you by Nigel Lindacote and Mark Bauer. I don't think I did a Mark Bauer yet. I updated the credits a couple days ago, and I think Mark Bauer was a new name. Thank you all for being farm barons. The REA Implements mod is really interesting in that your trailed implement can be askewed, and as a result of it being askewed, well, you can miss areas. Like we've missed some areas here and there on this field because the seeder was kind of skewed. And as a result, it wasn't meeting up with the previous pass. Well, United Publisher, there are duels for a reason, and it is to, one, reduce the surface pressure or the amount of compaction that is put on the soil, because you're basically increasing the surface contact patch by twice as much, and in effect, you are halving the amount of weight that is being put into the soil at any square inch. So if this tractor weighs, let's say, 15 tons, and it has a 8 square foot contact surface, let's say 2 square feet for each tire, in singles, well, you take that weight, 15 tons divided by 8 square feet, and you get a total weight per square foot that is being applied to the soil. Well, if you add another set of wheels, then you make that 16 square feet as opposed to 8. Now you've in essence halved the amount of weight that's being applied to any square foot of ground that this tractor is rolling over. It's also excellent for traction because, again, you are spreading your weight out over a larger surface. You're able to get more grip. So in areas where you have low traction, loose soil, inclines, things like that, duels can be a requirement, not just for aesthetics. Kept driving. JS Keeper, she's doing good. I think she is resting right now in her chair. I've mentioned we got one of those lift and sit chairs, reclines. So we've got the ice machine pumping. We go back to the doctor, 10-hour road trip on Tuesday. Hopefully to get all those stitches pulled out. Farmer Z, welcome to the stream. I enjoyed your truck photo in Discord. That was quite hilarious. What was that? The front axle rotated 90 degrees. Almost out of barley, but at any rate, where we are caught up, we've got these 2 fields are planted in barley. I gotta come through and clean this one up. This one is weeded and almost fully rolled. We're gonna need to get this one weeded once we get done planting, and then we'll need to roll that, and then we're gonna fast forward into next month. For the most part, yes. You're going to get more grip the wider your tires are, because you have more contact surface with the ground. Therefore, you have more tire making surface with the ground when you go to apply power. The same with a car. If you had a little narrow toothpicky tire and you had a high horsepower car, you wouldn't be able to really put too much power down before you would completely lose all traction and just completely spin the wheels. If you put on fatter tires, you're going to be able to put more power to the wheels before they'll slip. If you are out somewhere and you're somewhere cold and you go out and you step on the edge of a pond or something, a body of water that has ice on it, you might hear ice crunching when you step on it. But if you kind of get down and lay down and kind of squirm across the ice, you're probably not going to hear the ice crunch, because now your entire body weight is spread out over a much larger surface. No, Darren, not quite. But yes, in a past life I was heavy into large aquariums. And people would always be concerned about how heavy the aquarium was on their floor, and kept thinking that they had to, or kept worrying that they had to basically, you know, put additional floor joists under their floor to shore up the floor. But when you factor in the size of an aquarium's footprint to its weight, you know, you might have a 125-gallon fish tank, and saltwater typically weighs about 9 pounds per gallon, 9 to 10 pounds per gallon, right? So that is a whole lot of weight on your floor. But if you think about the size of the footprint that the stand has, you're spreading that weight across a very large surface, as compared to you standing, you know, let's say 200 pounds standing on your 2 feet. You have far more surface pressure over your 2 feet than that whole aquarium does over the entire surface of the stand on the ground. No, United Publisher, we're not on a road trip. We're going to be taking a road trip on Tuesday. It's not the kind of road trip you like. 10-hour road trip to go see a couple of doctors and drive back. Up our rolling over here. At least with rolling, we have a completely different texture change, so we know where we've been. These little strips where we've missed, that's because we've had the seeder didn't track directly behind the planter or behind the tractor. See about feeding our animals too. What'd y'all think of all those maps released this week? We had 5 maps in 5 days over to Giants Mod Hub. That was something crazy. Busy week for maps. Busy week for mods. A lot of really cool mods drop. I still have a fair bit to... there we go. There's our planter, or cedar not tracking square. It's a little bit skewed to the tractor based on the REA implements mod. Chad, what is up? It is a little windy today. I like the little map. Little map was nice, and of course Greenlands is nice. I'm pulling for the console guys to pick the Greenlands map for our month-long challenge. I could see myself on Greenlands for a month. Some of the other maps, not really. I don't really see myself being on those for a month. Patrick, what's up? And Hendrik, how are you? I think we're gonna run out of seed. And we are out. Alright, let's do the squeeze play. Can we pit? Oh, perfection. Are we out of seed? Did I use it all? Oh, I used it all. I'm doing pretty good, Hendrik. Oh no, United Publisher did not make it back. Yeah, that's it. Reviewing. I've been playing FS since I've been playing FS22 since it came out. So far, the majority of people that have voted feel that black olives are superior. I don't know about that. I think if I were to vote, I would vote that olives are not edible. That'd be my take on it. I was looking for funsies. I looked at a FS17 video. I posted it in the videos channel. It was one of the first FS17 videos I ever saw before I got the game. And wow, the in-game menus and interface was, woo. You know, this is amazing compared to what we had in FS17. Oh, dark, stark. I should say stark, not dark. Stark contrast between the two. Give me joy! Happy farming Saturday to you too. Star, what do you mean by don't have a spike? They don't have the orange thing. What big bags are you talking about? Yeah. You want more? I get it, yeah. Because you're working right here, visually, right? And then you got all this. So if this was over here, you'd have all this visually to work in. If all this was over here. You just hold the big bag over the trigger and they'll dump. Talking about this bag. This bag here, you just hold it over whatever and it'll dump right out. Now, you're talking about this? It's under tools, front loader tools. It's right here. There's no way you don't have it. It's a base game item. You can also find them all under Quickie. You go to brands, Quickie. So there's that. There's a dual lifter. Well, you have to hold it over the trigger. What are you trying to unload it into? If you're trying to unload it into a seeder, you have to open the lid. That rolling. What are you holding them over? I guess it's whatever you're trying to fill is broke. Or whatever you're trying to fill is closed, you need to open the lid. Or it doesn't accept what you're trying to put in it. Yeah, I looked at the save game right before I loaded up. We've got 78 hours. We should have 80 hours on it by the time we're done this live stream. I don't use the big bag lifters. I usually just run a front loader fork through the loop. So as far as our schedule for the week, we're going to do a live stream tonight on Old Stream Farm. We alternate. No Man's Land at Old Stream Farm, which means tomorrow afternoon, if everything goes well, we're going to be streaming on Old Stream Farm. And tomorrow night, we'll be streaming on No Man's Land. Monday night. No. Back that up. Rewind, everybody. Rewind. I don't have a rewind sound graphic. Rewind. Tonight, we're going to be doing Old Stream Farm. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be doing Old Stream Farm. Tomorrow night, Sunday night, we are going to be doing American Truck Simulator Convoy Night. We are moving Convoy Night to Sunday night for this week. And we are going to have Monday night is going to be a release party for the Antonio Carrillo DLC. We're going to be doing a local hosted multiplayer for anyone in the Discord that has the Antonio Carrillo DLC Monday night, and we're going to be just having fun, using it, doing all kinds of stuff with it. Because by the time we stream Monday night, it will be released for anybody to download from the Giants eShop if you have either the Season Pass from Giants or you purchased the DLC directly from Giants. Yeah, the bottom, it doesn't show up until you put it over. But what are you trying to put it in? It just said trigger, but what? Cedar trailers, nothing works. Alright, well, some of the cedar Cedars trailers. Cedars trailers. Are we talking mods here? Because if we're talking mods, for all we know, your mod is completely broken. And that's why it's not working. Are we talking... See, there is no cedar trailer in game. So you have to be talking about a mod, right? I suspect you don't have the mod set up right. Depending on what cedar hopper it is, you may have to pipe out. Get a base game. Get a base game auger. A base game trailer. Hold the bag over the trailer. It will unload in it. Yeah. If you're having issues, always go back to base game stuff. Validate that's functioning and then expand your horizons. Because if you're on PC, there are tens of thousands of broken mods out there. Something like this. There we go. Get something small. This trailer takes everything. Put a big bag over that. It should unload straight into it. Don't worry about the spouts being there. They show up when you put something over top. Fabio, what's up? Exactly, Kevin. You gotta get back to a known clean point. Swimmingly well. Fabio, that's been asked before. I think so. The mod list is kind of, well, it's probably small compared to most people's, but it's fairly large for me. It's got, ooh, a whopping 87 mods in it, right? Most of those mods are over on the Giants Mod Hub. There's a few that aren't here or there. I'm gonna get this guy started to roll here, and then I think we're gonna build out a sell point. We're gonna decorate a sell point. Licensed restaurant, which is over here. So there's the dump point. So we're gonna make this, it's gonna be a shared, this is a shared parking lot between the restaurant and the farmer's market. And then make this a an outdoor area. I believe I'll make it gravel, make it concrete. Concrete. Decoration. That we're gonna get rid of grass. Clean that up. go. Share that. Oh, do we have like a little gate? A little gate's like a little metal gate. I don't think there are little metal gates, are there? Oh, there's this. How big is that? Oh, look at that. Huh. Why can't I? Oh. That's not a gate. What are you colliding with? What are you colliding? Colliding with that. B. Needs to collide with that. Oh, good thing that truck didn't run into my gate. Sucks to be this rock. Did I place that rock there? Ah! Ah! I did. Nice. I love when you cause your own problems. Oh! Where's the undo button? Don't! I don't like these short ones. And we don't want to. We don't want to. No. We don't want to see the. No. Oh, what? I can't. Well, that's hateful. There, we'll just hide the shrubbery we can't get rid of. You all don't know I did that. You don't know I did that? Nobody knows. I want to continue from here. Grow my shrubbery. It's close enough. Now, others. Alien Gym. And then we'll have one of our seating options. I want a fancy seat. I mean, this place serves wine. We need a fancy table. Oh, are you joking me? Can I do this? Is this even possible? Holy shite. This is possible. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wow, that's a plant. That's a plant and a half if I've ever seen one. I mean, if you're going to be buying wine from a place like this, you're going to want it to look good. Right? I will just forget about the whole through the bushes thing, but hey. We got outside seating. So we can sit right here and just have our little dinner. Completely clueless that there's an unloading station around back. And we got seating up top. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, now we gotta do... Service entrance. There we go. One licensed restaurant ready to accept wine now. Let's get our tiger car. Oh, man. Wine truck. That's awesome. Oh, boy. What I meant in chat. I missed some stuff in chat. I was busy. Alright, Cryptostar, now you have the harder part of trying to figure out, yeah, which mod it is. As Genetic J said, my method is kind of the halving method. Take half your mods out, see what happens. If it still happens, take half of the mods that you have in it out until it finally doesn't happen, and then start putting them in slowly. Let's say put in 10 mods at a time. If it's an issue again, then take 5 of those out until you finally pinpoint down which one it was or which couple it was. Fabio, well, thank you. I'll probably never be able to set it up that way again, but hey. My wine truck. My wine truck. Oh, that's great. Do you put olives on your pizza? If so, put in chat or put in the poll. Black olives are best, 38%. That's winning. Wow. The audience is rather split between black olives is best. 27% thinks green olives are better, and 35% says no, olives are inedible. Bruce, it has. Just put down a fancy restaurant. I kind of like it. I was surprised I could actually place tables up on top of the second floor patio. That was awesome. Here we have our winery, all decked out. So we put in some seating tables. We put these in, part of the Alien Gems pack. We put these tables here, part of Alien Gems pack. We have our postcards of the area. And this is all the winery. Decorated up with a trash can. Some more postcards. Oh, I can't pick these up. Good. I'm a strong boy, 1.1 tons. It's a heavy one. He isn't like pulling. Come on, get up to speed. We'll make it. We'll make it. 19 horsepower. Can do it. Dear, I'm not slowing down for you. I'm not slowing down for nothing. United Publisher. I do not know what kind of gameplay you like. I think the equipment is heavily detailed. I think it has got a lot more customizations than the fact sheets let on. All the models really look good, and I like how this stuff is specially engineered. Lots of it has reverse drive, so you can drive it forwards, you can flip it around and drive it in reverse, in forwards. As we saw in the live stream last night, it has a lot more use cases than just working in grapes and olive equipment. But if you're somebody that never plays with anything less than 400 horsepower or smaller than 12 meters, then it probably wouldn't be worth your while. But all I can say is go back, watch the live stream last night. You see we're using some of the stuff today, like this little Tiger car, which is, we got an animated radiator fan in there. This little 19 horsepower farm truck thing. It's got just under 1,000 liter capacity dump bed, if you have a dump bed. But yeah, it's not for everybody, but it's also not for nobody. It's up to you to decide if it's worth it for you. That is the Helmer, right there, the Helmer Winery pack. I did a new and noteworthy mod review on it quite a long time ago. Let's see how much money we make. Man, they unload fast here. $8,500. Money in the bank. Great details. Yep, check my new and noteworthy. I've got a link to the mod. I show it off. There's a whole lot going on with it. Oh, we have locking pins. That's cool. A roll bar. If we don't want to look at the roll bar, we don't have to. Yeah, that's always the case with multiplayer, is, you know, everyone on the server needs to own it. So if one person on a server doesn't want to shell out the money, then either they're out of the server because everyone else does, and you get it, or it's just something that you can't add, right? But they all have their own kind of unique looks. It's different. If you take a look at my fact sheet video from yesterday, I link to 3 of the models to the Antonio Cario website for that model. And if you read up on it, there's a lot of very interesting design choices that Antonio Cario makes with their tractors that are pretty unique. Like, for example, they really engineer their stuff to be run in reverse drive to the point that they have a weight balance on their vehicles of like 60-40. So in most cases, 60% of the vehicle's weight is in the front of the tractor, so that when you attach an implement to the rear, the weight distribution will be much closer to 50-50, front and rear. And then when you are using that vehicle in reverse drive, then yeah, you're still equal weight distribution. It is $9.99 is the retail price on it. So this is one I like. I like this model because I like the cab. I like the curved lines on the cab. You can get it with or without a 3-point for the most part. You can get little front weights on it. This one doesn't do reverse drive, but if you look at it, it's no taller than the grapes are. It's actually shorter than the grapes. Perfect for working on slopes, inclines. If you have a season pass, it's available in that. Totally missed our corner. You can get it over at Giants Mod Hub, or not Mod Hub, but Giants eShop. You can get it on Steam, Epic, depending on if you have the Steam or Epic game. So again, the way I do it is, the way I see it is, I've been blessed and given the opportunity to show it off to you guys, so you all can make the decision if it's worth your while or not. For some of you it will be, for others it won't, and that's up to you. Oh, we're almost out of gas. And then we're going to fast forward to tomorrow. So it's 10 tractors, $9.99. It's basically a dollar a vehicle, if you will. So in the description, there is a link to the Giants eShop. I do get a little bit of kickback on that if anyone goes through the Giants eShop. But like the year one season pass is $40. So the year one season pass has 4 DLC drops. And so if you think about it, if you get no value for buying the season pass, then each of the 4 drops is going to be about $10 a piece, right? So if it is, you know, the year one, the first DLC here is $10. So DLC 2 and 3, they might be $10 a piece too. Right? But the 4th expansion is an actual map expansion. In the past, expansions like that have always been priced at like $20. So right there, if the first DLC is $10, the second and third are $10, and then the last one is $20, so that's a $50 value off of $40. We don't know what's included in the second hint, which is this will drive you crazy. We don't know what that is. I don't have a clue what that might be. Then the third hint is getting things done more efficiently. To me, that means bigger machines, bigger machinery, bigger implements. We don't have large air seeders in 22. Maybe we'll get them in the 3rd pack from some unknown brand. Maybe there'll be updated models of the Bulgurt stuff, however you pronounce that. Maybe that'll be Case air seeders. It might be John Deere air seeders. It might be who knows what air seeders. We don't even know if they're going to even be air seeders. It's all a big guess. And then the last expansion is going to be a map and lots of machinery to go along with the map. Well, what's the map going to be? Is there possibly going to be new crops associated with the map update? A lot of speculation is going on, right? So, Giants feels very confident that even though there's been a very lukewarm, no one's trying to hide it, no one's trying to pretend there's a lukewarm reception to the first DLC, they're fairly confident that everyone will still feel that there is definitely value in the DLC Season 1 Pass for the rest of the year. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait until summer 2022. So sometime probably May through July for the next DLC drop. And then we have the 3rd DLC drop is going to be fall. So that's probably going to be September or October. And then the last DLC drop is winter. It's probably going to be right around the 1st year anniversary of Farm Sim 22's release. And my guess is sometime in November. And then that will be everything that is a part of the 1st year DLC. Will there be a year 2 DLC? Probably. You can buy 3 sets of DLC codes, yes. That's what I do when I do the giveaways. I buy the DLC Giants emails me the code. I send the code off to the winner. And then the winner takes that code, logs into the eShop, and downloads the DLC. They install it. They use the code to activate it. I would not condone sharing the same code. That would not be appropriate. One code per participant, if you will. Amazon, yeah, it's big, but it's not like those air seeders from the Big Bud pack in FS17 that became standard equipment in 19, or the Beauregard. I always call it the Beauregard, but the Bull, whatever it is, pack from FS19. So this is 15 meters, but some of those big air carts were like 24 meters or bigger. But if you pre-ordered it, you got a couple bucks off still, yeah. Well, hi, Farmer, voice your concerns. But I tell you what, if you don't own it, then all you're voicing is disdain in what it looks like. Right? Maybe you're watching people use it, and then you have a little bit of an idea on how it looks based on watching their streams. But at this point, unless you've seen other media partners or ambassadors that have streamed it from yesterday when we got it, right? Your disdain is based on the fact that it's either a specific brand or that it's under 100 horsepower, or visually the way it looks. I don't know what people were expecting. The way some people have reacted is as if the Giants had broken a promise to them or something. I don't know why people are so upset about it. I don't know what they were expecting. The hint was vehicles for our farm, so clearly it was things that we're going to be driving. Now, I would have been really cool with some European trucks, because we really don't have any European trucks. I would have been super awesome with a self-propelled round baler. That's a vehicle. I can use it on the farm. But when it was announced, it made sense. They are designed for basically grass work on slopes and inclines. They're designed for grape and olive work. Grapes and olives are new to the game, so there really weren't a lot of tractors specifically designed for grape and olive work. There was basically 3 base game vehicles, so this added a whole new brand and a lot more choices to the new crop that they introduced. And you may find it hard to believe, but every single DLC that's going to be released in 2022, the contract was signed, the deals were done before the game launched in November of 2021. And I would suspect most, if not all, the contracts for any DLC coming out in 2023 are done or very close to being done now in March of 2022, because there's a fairly long lead time in getting things finalized, getting things built, getting models textured, having the vendor, the contractor, the manufacturer sign off on it. But if you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to use it, you don't have to buy it. There was a guy making a comment the other day in a new and noteworthy video on a mod. He was like, I found this mod, I absolutely hate it, I can't stand it, this mod's absolute trash. Well then don't use it. You don't need to get so emotionally worked up over something you aren't being forced to use. Will precision farming have the weird big of slurry not being as effective as fertilizing using factory fertilizer? We don't know, Untitled Publisher, but I don't know what you mean by weird bug of slurry not being as effective. I wouldn't say it's not effective, it's just not as potent. And that was the deal with precision farming in FS19. Is one application of slurry or manure did a fixed amount of nitrogen addition to the crop or to the ground. You could, if you wanted to, apply multiple applications of slurry or manure, and each application would do the same fixed amount of nitrogen increase to the ground, and as a result of maybe 3 passes, you would have the equivalent of 1 pass with a mineral fertilizer. That would be 100% organic farming. But the gist is, mineral fertilizer, manufactured fertilizer, is more concentrated and more potent, if you will, than slurry or manure by itself. So that was fairly realistic. It's not uncommon for a farmer to spread manure or slurry over winter or in early spring, plant their crops, and then come through and do a supplemental fertilization of a chemical fertilizer after the fact. But I'd say Pi, if you're still here, what were you thinking the DLC would be, or what should the DLC be in your mind? Were you hearing people say it was going to be one thing and it became something else? I surely hope creators weren't out there spouting false information. Once we get this field rolled, I'm going to go into October. And, I mean, Protein, with respect to the season pass, you can wait, right? There's people that are waiting. They want to see what's released in part 2, part 3, and part 4. And what's really awesome is after part 4 is announced and even released, you're going to be able to come back and buy the year 1 season pass for $40. So once you know all 4 parts, once you know the retail value of all 4 parts, you could come back and buy the season pass individual, or yeah, you could buy the season pass in March of 2023 if you wanted, and get all 4 of those DLCs for a savings. Just don't know what's going to be included in any of those yet. Well, like I said, Protein, you always wait. It never hurts to wait. And if you buy things on Steam, if you have the game on Steam, you can buy the season pass on Steam. You can buy the DLCs on Steam. Steam has sales, so you can save money. Epic has sales. If you have the game on Epic, you can buy the DLC on Epic. You can save money. Now, if you have the Epic version of the game, you can't buy Steam DLC. That doesn't work, but... Alfredo Farms, what's up? Digging. Almost made it, and done. I saw your message in Discord. We could probably take an alternate on the April challenge at this point. The exact number of player slots has not been finalized. The initial thinking is 10 on each side. We have 10 players now with an alternate. I can put you in the group, and we'll see how things shake out. Hey Williams, how you doing? So I've sent my draft of the terms of play and the point system to the console captain. He was on vacation last week, but he's back in town and he's taking a look at those. It's on their side to pick a map. I'm hoping they pick Greenlands because I'm in favor of that one. And then they also need to come up with a mod list. And then I'll get the servers ready. Once we have a map picked, there's some other details that need to be finalized, like starting money, starting land, starting animals, starting equipment. The equipment will be somewhat based on the mod list. So I'd kind of set up that we really need to have a map picked by the middle of this week in order to get things finalized for a April 1st start. That was flickering. Okay. Oh, you're playing on Erlengrot, are you? Ken Marin, welcome. Barley is growing and our beans are ready. Oh, wow. No more Fridays, huh? Fuel. What? Look, it's attached. That worked. That's annoying. Grass will regrow if planted in a field, or do you have to... Yeah, it'll regrow. Grass will regrow, regardless of where it's planted, where it is. Okay, we need to feed our animals. Pigs are okay. Sheep gives you some hay. Mixed rations. They're out of hay. They're out of hay. They're good. trailer. There it is. We'll need that when we get around to unloading our harvester too. That is correct. It just says needs rolling. It just means in order to improve your yield bonus, you need to roll it. It doesn't mean nothing will happen until it's rolled. They are full. So 23% up and back. Oh, that's right. Our TMR mixer needs hay, straw, and some silage. Okay. Now we're out of oats. Silage now. We're pumping out our red wine. Let's get some hay. Cows, feed up our sheep. Their TMR mixer stock. Well, we're almost out of that. Fine. Cereal, where's our cereal? Let's pump them away. Okay, so they got some time. We just had some baby chickens. They're doing okay. Nice. Might not need to go back for another load. Oh, we got lots of wool. I need that over at the spinnery. B. Williams, thank you for becoming a farmhand. Thank you. Big old round of applause for B. Williams. Joining the channel. Thank you, sir. Should have filled this up with hay. Didn't think about it. Fabulous backup skills. This thing makes TMR so slow, I need to make sure it never slows down. That should be good for now. Let's go get a load of straw. Now I got a load of silage. Then it'll be about time to unload our harvester. Then we need to set up, no, soybeans are going to go straight into our pig food mixer. Until we top that off. Because our pig food mixer uses soybeans. Because we are using the recipe 500 wheat. 500 soybeans, 500 sugar beets, 1,500 pig food. I need to figure out which bin has our wheat in it. There we go. Oats. Oh, wheat. Love this little edit of the, what is this, Meridian Auger from Farmer Andy. that the little dude that walks with you? No, we don't want to sell our livestock. Get rid of my pigs to make decent money. Every time I sell a brood, it's like $29,000. For the ultimate in realism. We are split between people liking black olives and people not liking olives at all. Or we need a clear-cut winner. If you haven't voted, put your vote in. We got to kick it over the top, 37 to 37%. As soon as one's 38%, I'm shutting the poll down. Fernando, thank you for the sub. Oh, there we have a clear winner. 37% say olives are not edible. 36% say black olives. And the minority is in the green olives. That is definitely how you engineer a poll. You shut it down when you get the results you want. Barley is normally ready. In July and August. No, June and July. That sounds disgusting, Genetic J. Yuck. It's like the Mr. Yuck sticker. That's going to top off our... Good enough of a top off for our TMR machine. Be able to keep pumping out TMR. Regular harvester running on soybeans. Oh, watch out. I'm going to get the roper running over here on sugar beets in a minute. Because our beets are ready. One for the family, one for me. One for the family and one for me. Oh, look, I cut one in half. One for each. I've got sugar beets stored, right? Still has sugar beets. Yeah, I still have sugar beets. Okay. Let's go get a load of sugar beets, and then we will get our potato or pig food mixer rolling. We have our sugar beet storage building located right here. Joy with the renewal. 2-month membership. Thank you for your 2-month membership, chat. Oh, we need to. We didn't weed that area, did we? Pig food. Activate. Good evening to you too, sir. I sent too many, I sent too much wheat down to the flour mill. Couldn't have done that. Or with his channel membership, 12 months. You are at 12 months, sir, not 7. A whole year. A whole year of farm barrenness. No, we're not. We haven't added anything to that second bunker in over a year. We just don't go through the silage. We got more than enough for multiple years at our current usage rate. In fact, we could probably take a lot of that down to the BGA. Oh, I could, because this trailer has a trick. This trailer has a trick, look. I can lift it up. Such an awesome trick. Let's do that. Let's do that just for funsies. Is a Rollin pack trailer. Yeah, then we're going to sell that load of silage, and then we are going to call it for our live stream this afternoon. We'll have another live stream this night, or tonight, over on the Old Stream Farm. So if you are wanting to check out our doubleheader, that is where we're going to be in about 4 hours from now. I've got some stuff I need to do. Some more mods to take a look at. Maybe we're going to get a couple new and noteworthies hammered out between now and then. I gotta make a run to the store. Anybody need something? Gotta make a run to the store. Marin, welcome. We're actually just about finished for this particular live stream, but like I said, we're going to be back in 4 hours over on our other map, the Old Stream Farm. Okay. I don't usually buy Red Bull, but I'll see. I don't know where it is going to be. So guys, I guess it's in the drinks. It's in the drinks. Thor, welcome back. You made it from your great return. 50,000 points. Now on this map we have sugar beets left to harvest, we have corn left to harvest, we have sunflowers left to harvest. Corn, sugar beets, sunflowers, soybeans. That's not the kind of store I'm going to, B. Williams. That'd be interesting for. I wonder why that is. You have maybe a better perspective, better field of view set up. Well, thank you. We keep adding a little bit here and there as we continue to play and expand. This is my industrial complex. Biogas plant. Oh, I can't get it high enough. Oh, good, I can still do it. So it's still taking it. Yay for us. Turn that on. Back, and I want to jump over to our winery and just see how much wine we have. Remember, we made 8,500 bucks off of 2 pallets of wine. There's our fancy restaurant. Built that out today. This over here. And then go for a little jog. Through the woods, through the field, to Grandma's winery we go. We have 3 more pallets of red wine. Turn that off. And we still have wine to put out. Sweet. So that's another 8,000, 12,000, $13,000. Thank you all for coming out and watching today's live stream. As I said, we'll be back here on this map sometime next week. We'll be over on Old Stream's farm tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, approximately 4 hours from now. Doing who knows what. I don't remember where we are over there. We'll have to figure that out. Keep an eye on the channel for some new and noteworthy videos coming up. And if you hadn't seen, we did a live stream last night with respect to the new Antonio Cario DLC. If that's something that you might be interested in getting, go ahead and take a look at that live stream. And tomorrow night we're going to be on American Truck Simulator, doing our Monday night convoy night. It is typically on Monday because Monday night we are going to be doing something special with respect to the Antonio Cario DLC. We're going to have ourselves a little bit of a launch party. Multiplayer affair. Anyone with the DLC is going to be free to join. Until next time, happy farming.